Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about the troubling case of Mr. Prada, the TikTok star with over 4.3 million followers who has been arrested for the unaliving of his therapist. This news has been circulating for a few days now because we did see a picture of him, but it was just speculations at that point.
Was found dead, wrapped in a tarp along Highway 51 in Tangipahoa Parish. Investigators say they believe he was killed Saturday evening and his body was dumped on the roadway overnight. Now, investigators say they're looking for this man. They believe he was spotted driving the doctor's car before crashing it near this business off Sherwood Forest in Baton Rouge and running off.
That he was a kind, loving, gentle man, and frankly, not the kind of man that something like this would have happened to.
Abraham was 69 years old and was
I was pretty certain that it was him because he had the same necklace that he also wears in his TikToks, but now that it's been confirmed, it's clear now that the situation is as serious as it seemed. For anyone familiar with Mr. Prada's content, you've likely noticed that his internet persona has changed drastically over the past year. He went from being a light-hearted, carefree creator to someone who was visibly struggling with your mental health.
Don't do anything drastic unless you want to look like this. Life is a prison. Get me the out. Like, I just woke up yesterday. I woke up yesterday. I looked at the ceiling. I said, ah! I got bipolar. I'm bipolar. Yeah. Y'all never seen anybody that's bipolar before? See, I was trying to hide it, but it just slipped out. I was almost perfect, but now I have to start over. I got to start from scratch.
Fans started noticing his strange behavior. He shaved his head and eyebrows and posted increasingly unsettling content and just seemed off. Many of us saw the signs, but I don't think anyone could have predicted that it would lead to something this tragic. And it just shows that mental health is no joke, and in Mr. Prada's case, it looks like his mental state was deteriorating right in front of our eyes. It's sad to think that this entire situation might have been prevented if he had gotten the help that he so clearly needed. And many were concerned and commented that he should get help, but there's only so much that comments online can do. In the lead up to this incident, people were speculating about his well-being, his bizarre social media posts, his sudden physical changes, and that one disturbing TikTok he reposted. It all painted a picture of someone who was deeply troubled. I'm gonna play this clip and you guys can be the judge of it. But the video painted a picture of someone who was deeply troubled. The fact that he's now being arrested for unaliving his therapist has shocked a lot of people, but if you've been paying attention to Mr. Prada, it's clear that something was wrong for a while. One of the major questions now is why this happened. According to unconfirmed reports, Mr. Prada may have committed this act because the therapist allegedly touched him when he was 11 years old.
This isn't really a big update, but it's definitely a key point on what the motive could have been for Mr. Prada allegedly offing off the therapist, and this is what I've got from it, right? So with scrolling through YouTube and seeing through YouTube videos, just as I was watching these clips, and while I was digging into these clips, I had seen this one clip, and with the audio, it's really connecting to what was going on. So now that we know that allegedly it's confirmed that he was the 11-year-old boy that was assaulted by the therapist allegedly, and with the friend coming out and speaking about it, just know Mr. Prada had made a video previous last year. So now we know that he's been going through this for a minute and he made a video about it, but just know the video was deleted after. But here goes the video.
He was a grown man and you were 15. Vanessa, you didn't ask for that. You were just trying to go to school.
So we're seeing a caption that says, not knowing if your story technically counts. And right now we can see in the video and the audio clip, it's talking about how the person was young and, just know their case was dismissed and he knows what was wrong, what happened to him. So what I'm seeing right now is, we know that the therapist's case was dismissed. So alleged boy, 11-year-old, is Mr. Prada. So now what I can see it is as the motive could have honestly just been where it's been eating him up alive for the past couple of years and it has never left him. Yes, he's been able to contain himself and try to unbend it, but just know over the past, year or so, it's been rating heavily on his mind for now. And just know it's pushing to the limit where now he's alleged suspect for the murder of the man. He's been dealing with this for the past couple of months on social media visually, where we've been seeing him shaving his head, him deleting his videos, his content changing around, him checking in and out of psych wards and stuff. And then also his friends had told people that he was on antidepressants and a bunch of other medications to help him fight off his feelings. And it's so sad right now where he's becoming a lost case because now he might get charged as an adult and he might get charged with a heavy charge of the murder of the man. And honestly, I don't think it's needed for him to go to jail. I think really he needs help. Like sitting him in jail is not going to help anything at all. It's not going to help anything at all. He needs actual help. He needs help. There got to be a way around where he gets some type of help mentally than just throwing him in jail. I will say, yes, he just can't be out in this world free roaming. Of course, like I said, there is a murder. But being real with you, I feel like when it comes to cases like this and as such, sending him to jail for over life is not going to be the way to help him. If we're going to want to help and better people off, you need to understand that cases like this need more attention, and just throw him away and locking the key away, it's not going to help him. He needs actual help.
There's a lot of debate around this, with some saying that the therapist deserved it. But now the therapist's attorney is claiming that Mr. Prada wasn't the boy involved in the past case of SA.
Here we go. The 20-year-old arrested in Dr. Nick's Abraham case is not the same person who accused the doctor of molestation in 2015. Abraham's former attorney said Wednesday. Oh. This can mean three different things, okay? First, this means that alleged that the therapist might have had other victims that were really, really young and he's been doing this to other people. Number two, honestly, the attorney could just be chatting his mouth off and not really knowing what's going on and knowing if that's the same boy. Who knows, honestly? Because like I said, the boy didn't file it. The grandmother did. So we don't know. We don't still know the information of the grandma. We don't know their names at all, but that's what we do know. And then also, like I said before, I told y'all on Facebook, one of the friends of the therapist came out, alleged friends came out and said the fact that that was Prada. So the friend is saying this and the attorney's saying that. What it is, we don't know. We're all sitting here confused.
This is just a very messy and complicated situation, no doubt about it. But what really stands out to me is how mental health played such a crucial role here. Mr. Prada was not in a good place. His mental breakdown was playing out on social media, and it seemed like nobody could reach him on time. If he had gotten proper care, maybe we wouldn't be talking about this tragedy right now. Now, whether you think the therapist deserved it or not, Mr. Prada is going to have to face the consequences of his actions for the rest of his life. And it's a devastating end for someone who has such a huge platform and so much potential. And now his entire life has changed in a matter of moments, and it's heartbreaking that it came to this. It's also a reminder of how important mental health is, especially for influencers and content creators who are constantly under the spotlight. The pressure of internet fame can weigh heavily on someone who is already struggling, and without help, things can spiral quickly. Mr. Prada's story is a tragic example of what can happen when mental health issues go untreated. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below.